Energy companies generate value through the quality of their decisions. But often, there are millions of choices, uncertainties, risks, and different opinions. This complexity makes it very difficult to make good decisions. For humans. In contrast to humans, game AI is perfectly suited to handle complexities. Game AI has become famous for achieving superhuman performance in games such as Go, StarCraft, and poker. Whitespace Energy uses the power of game AI to support faster and better business decisions. We support complex decisions across the value chain, from field development planning to portfolio planning, maintenance, logistics, and decommissioning. One common and complex problem in upstream oil and gas operations is rig sequence management. This demo shows a synthesized example based on an operator that needs to plan and manage a 5-rig drilling program. The problem is complex due to a number of elements. The first one is scale. The number of permutations for each rig sequence is enormous. Then there are constraints and dependencies. Examples of these are clashes with other activities, production ullage, and lead times. And many of these factors are changing all the time, so change management becomes critical. Complexity of the problem increases further due to the different business drivers. Business drivers that are often competing but poorly qualified, gas versus oil, cost versus value, exploration versus development, drilling versus maintenance. Finally, there are uncertainties in schedule, cost, and project outcomes. These need to be taken into account when robustness of the plan is important. So, how does this work today? In most companies, planning teams are given an Excel spreadsheet to come up with a plan for a problem that is significantly more complex than a game of chess. What is the result? Decisions are made without understanding the alternatives and trade-offs. The process is opinion-dominated rather than data-driven. Planning teams are frustrated, decision makers are equally frustrated, and value is left on the table. We can do much better. We translated the rig sequence planning into a game and taught an AI agent to play this game. Through self-play, the AI learns how to build and optimize sequences. We use AI as an assistant that outperforms human planning capability in both speed and quality. The AI assistant develops optimized sequences for different sets of business drivers or opinions, and learns itself how to reshuffle projects when assumptions or constraints change. Results from the gameplay are presented in a user-friendly dashboard to facilitate decision-making. The dashboard shows key decision metrics such as production, spend, and value, or any other KPI that is relevant for decision-making. The dashboard is flexible and varies from case to case, from operator to operator. Through the dashboard, the planning team or decision makers can test different drivers and perform robustness checks for key uncertainties. For each setting, the AI assistant immediately gives a newly optimized rig sequence, and each sequence is translated in key metrics such that the trade-offs are understood before making decisions. Our setup is completely flexible. The rules of the game can be changed by the planning team to test the impact on the optimized sequence. For example, new constraints may come up due to decisions made elsewhere in the business, or certain projects need to be accelerated. The AI assistant and the dashboard help to transparently understand the impact of these changes and to ensure that decisions remain of good quality. We give planning teams a 21st century toolkit. We help decision makers to make better decisions.